What's going on, keepers? I'm Kane and this is Noodle, and today we've got a lot of catching up to do. I know it's been a good minute, but just wait, we've got a lot in store, so stick around and see what's changed. Well, we got some good weather going on out here in Tennessee right now. It's been pretty cold, but right now it's been not too bad. Let's get you caught up out here on what we got going on. We got some new things going on, and I'm definitely excited to share it with you. So let's get you spun around here, and you can see what we got. So for starters here, as you can see by all these tubs, we've got a new used rat rack system. I'm definitely excited about. As you can see, this is going to be a lot more room than what I had going. I've got all the tubs pulled out for the moment. I'm going to do some more cleaning on them, and in the meantime, I'm going to do some reconfiguration on this. So this all has a drip system already installed, which is great. But one thing is, it's a little bit too tall for the reptile room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one section out of it and drop it down a little bit, so that this right here is our water feeding system, so it has a little more room to sit on top. And that's also going to give me a few spare tubs to be able to do cleanings with whenever I eventually do get this monster filled out. The other thing is, it's got a 1/2 inch mesh screen in it right now, 1/2 inch squares, and those work great, all except in one thing. When the babies are growing out, once they get to the right size, they can crawl right through them things. So I've got something new here that I'm going to try out. This is a stucco meshing. It's a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch, but a little bit smaller than the 1/2 inch. So I think this is going to be a perfect size to where they can still get the food through that easy enough while not being able to escape. Because I've got 1/4 inch and I've tried it, and people swear that they can eat good through it, but from my experience, I just don't think they have been able to. The other thing I'm going to do here is put in a brace, just so that I can kind of keep the food focused here in the front. I don't necessarily like it when the food can go as far back as it needs to. It doesn't necessarily need to be back there, so we'll put a couple braces through here so that all the food has to be right here at the front section. So other than that, that's about all we're looking to do to it though. I'm going to take one section off, drop the height down, take this stucco meshing here and replace the 1/2 inch with it. And while we're already doing all this, we might as well just go ahead and paint the whole thing and make it look a little nicer. So stay tuned, because this is going to be a sweet upgrade. Now, that is definitely exciting, and I am super stoked about it, and I can't wait to show you it all done and, you know, upgrade to something a little bigger. But we do have one more thing in store for you out here, something new that I've added. And so I'm gonna spin you around and let you check this out. Now this right here at first glance don't look like too much, but what's inside is pretty stinking cool. So this is a new member of the family right here. We're gonna start taking care of some quail. Now I don't know, you know, what full route I'm looking to go with these. They may be reptile feeders, they may be us feeders, they may be pets, they may be just a breeding adventure. To say what they're going to fully be, but I'm excited about them. I got a killer deal on them for my buddy that was needing to get rid of them, and I'd been talking about getting chickens, and this was just a good replacement for it. So, you know, this isn't going to be their permanent enclosure. I'm going to build them something a lot nicer, but this is what they came in, so it's going to have to work for now. But keep your eye on the channel for something bigger and better coming. And, you know, like I said, it's exciting. You never know about me around here. I'm always adding something new. This is something new that we got going on. So here's an update on the guinea pigs. They've been doing great. As you can see, well, if I could get my phone to not cover her with light. She is about to pop at any minute. So we're just waiting for her to have babies. I would say in the next few videos, probably be looking out for that. Yeah, they're just doing great. Rubble and Sky, our little guinea pigs. So I didn't really have much plans of doing an update, but I thought I'd just go ahead and throw in a little teaser here. So this is what we got going on. I've cut off the top level, just like I talked about. So you won't be able to tell because it's already cut off, but I can show you right here on the ends. You can see the raw edges there. There has been one section cut off. And then I've took this level off. And so what it consists of is taking all of these sliders out, using a saw that I've got over there, an oscillating multi-tool, to cut the sections of screen out of it, because good luck trying to pull all the staples out. Then putting a layer of our stucco netting over. I'm using some roofing nails to hammer around the edges, as you can see there. And then making sure, you know, to keep each middle piece where it was supposed to be and the holes line up the same, because if not, you'll get it up there and your tubs won't slide in right, because, you know, it's not like they measured each hole just right. It's kind of randomly screwed in, so it's got to go in, got to go on just like it come off. And that's 1 out of 6 sections. You know, no matter what you do in life, but we can relate it to this hobby in this instant. You're either going to give up, one of a few things. No matter what, you're going to give up something. You're either going to give up your time and work, or you're going to give up your money. So you kind of have to make that choice. You know, you can't just, the stuff don't come for free. And unfortunately, not that we have a whole lot of time free, I definitely don't have the money to give up. So in this case, I'm getting a used one, making it the way I want it. And then, you know, instead of spending the money and buying something brand new, I'm taking my time and labor to achieve it. But you got to pick one, you know. Things are always a little harder than you think they'll be. So just keep that in mind when you take on a project, but don't let it stop you from doing it. Anyway, there's just a quick little update for what we got going on. Well, we got the top layer back on. You can definitely see the clear difference here. And it looks like it's a little harder. You always hear people say on YouTube, it's harder to do things with one hand. Well, it definitely is. But the point I was trying to get at here, must have not done too bad because they all fit back right. So 1 down, 5 to go. Checking back in probably when it's done, or if not, in the next video. So as you may have noticed in the start of the video, the aquariums look different. Well, that is because we were able to sell that aquarium rack that was right here. We've been downsizing still. So right now I'm down to 8 occupied tanks. Another update is our little turtle has been moved in here with the big turtle, and he's been doing great. And we had 2 black goldfish donated to us. I know that it's a little bit much for this 75 gallon, but we're going to be getting them in a 125 soon. So I know I've talked about it in my live streams, but I don't know if I talked about it in my videos. The plan right now is definitely to upgrade the turtles and the goldfish to a 125, and to upgrade all the 40 gallons to 60 breeders. This shrimp tank, we're probably going to be breaking it down, and then we've got another tank over there that we're going to look to break down. So that'll bring us to 5 tanks when we all get said and done. Now I may in the future add more, but you know, that's kind of what I'm looking at enjoying right now. Yeah, so things are just moving along here. Alright guys, well I appreciate you watching today's video. Unfortunately, I didn't get done with the rat rack, but it was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But that gives us something to show off in the next video. Other than that, we're really excited about the quail and the upcoming video of building them an enclosure. Also, we're going to have a lot changing around in here as well, and you know I'm going to be working on the reptile room. So there's a ton to stay in store for. I know I've been a little behind on my videos, but just wait, I'm about to have a flood of them. Anyway, I appreciate you watching, and I thank you for spending your time here on the channel. And as always, remember, your hobby can bring you joy, but only Jesus can bring you peace. Hope to see you guys in the next one.